Good morning. This morning, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the importance of taking yourself to a quiet place when you are trying to connect with God, when you want to hear God. Many of us pray by asking, setting forth a petition, asking God to make a correction in our children's behavior or our behavior. We ask petitioning, begging for something to happen that we feel would be for the best. Rarely do we consider prayer listening. And even if we do consider prayer and listening connected in a special way, we don't go to that quiet place where we can hear clearly. If you are talking to a friend, having a wonderful conversation, a stimulating conversation, but there are numerous people around you, moving here and there, talking loudly, laughing, it is difficult to hear what your friend is saying to you, and it is just as difficult for them to hear what you are saying to them. When you are trying to concentrate on something, when you are focusing on something that is important to you, distractions can keep you from hearing clearly or focusing completely on that which is important to you. And this is why I wish to talk to you today about the importance of taking yourself out of your everyday situation, out of your everyday environment, and going to a place of complete quiet and stillness. In this way, all the distractions are eliminated, or mostly eliminated. And you can begin to focus on hearing God speak to you. And when you begin to focus in stillness, when it is quiet, you feel the presence of God with you. You listen intently, and then you know that whisper, that sacred whisper, is God touching you and guiding you. This takes practice, even in finding a sacred space where you can listen. It takes calming yourself as well. But you will find, if you find that sacred space, or if you create that sacred space where there is stillness around you and no interruptions, that you will begin to learn how to quiet your inner landscape as well. Once you know how to hold that space in silence within, and you are focusing on hearing the still small voice within, then you will know. Then the next step regarding prayer is with you. You begin to understand. You begin to focus and hear clearly. The plans of the day, the grocery lists, the schedules for meetings, all melt away when you are sitting with God and waiting to hear what God has to say. This is truly how you pray. It is an exchange. It is a gift. from you to God and from God to you. Listening and hearing God say, I love you. This is what you should do.